Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so Andrew's now gonna. I wanted to show you before. He's able to just stand comfortably without losing that knee stability. He's able to stand. Now to sit down. See, you got to break the knee a little bit to get some stability. Now, how's he gonna get up? One hand, nice and easy. You got it. You got it in you. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, so now watch him sit. See, you can break the right side. That's it. Nice and smooth. That's very nice. Beautiful. And he can stand. You see the nice thing about this knee? He can relax and stand all day long without having that knee buckle on him because he's got stability built into the joint. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Okay, this is Freedom Innovations, another carbon foot system. And they got a new high-end foot for running. And now they're showing off some of their stuff. In fact, nobody's watching the ball. We're all watching the feet, right?
Yeah.
Well, one's BK. The guy with the orange sneakers, transtibial.
Right. Oh, yeah. So they look like twins, right?
Maybe. But notice the difference in the AK's gait. He's got to stay on that heel, keep the knee stable, see? He's going to have to do it.
I think one is an AK, other one is a BK. Is that...
No kidding. You can't fool me, I'm too ignorant. But notice the difference. See how the AK will walk, transfer? He will always compensate for knee stability, make sure the weight line's in front of the knee side. That's why he stays on the heel. Alright, but transtibials have an anatomical knee. That's why he'll walk pretty much like everyone else. That's always the way it is. No matter what technology you put in.
Mommy, pass the ball, you ball hog. Mommy.
He still has like a circle.
Right. Because you can't load that knee in flexion. They go down. Okay, now this is a new design. There's a new design on a running foot, okay? Instead of the first, the original Cheetah and the Flex Run and all that stuff, Freedom has now come up with this one that has a secondary spring for more propulsion. That spring is right in here. Alright, so instead of having just this one hook, this one here picks up excess loads for more propulsion. Very nice. But I wish I had a salesman to show me this stuff. Let's see. Now watch what they have built into the foot too. Oh, they glued this on.
They do the same thing here, like we do. Same thing we did.
That's the sole they just glued on.
I'm going Holland Road.
Freedom Innovations. It's a neat foot. But that is the key. I think that's going to give it a lot more power.
I don't know how strong this thing is. Is it strong enough?
It doesn't have to be very strong. It's not going to bend very much. Once you load this is not going to bend. It's hinged. See, that's hinged here, and it's hinged back in here. It's actually hinged. So it can bounce and move freely on those points. Thin. Carbon. Very nice. And that's strictly for a runner, of course, a sprinter. And I like that idea.
So the new
This is
Lloyd from Freedom Innovations, the new Catapult running foot.
there you go.
So the new Catapult running foot has a separate loading spring into it. So it works similar to that of a compound bow. So now you're loading this second spring, which is going to give you about a 30% additional energy return, which is going to increase the ability for the runner to go a longer distance with more energy return. We've got two versions. This is our regular jogging version, and then we do have a sprinter version as well.
What's that? Just a stiffer center?
It's actually, yeah, it's a little stiffer through the middle. It's not as great an angle on it.
Okay.
And our runner did just win the silver medal on it.
Congratulations.
So silver medal on an American foot with an American person, all American made. So that's a nice thing.
Listen, it all started in America anyway.
Absolutely. And we do have a 30-day trial on the foot. So you can bring it in, and if you needed a higher activity or lower activity, you can just reorder and send the other one back.
Okay.
It comes with a tread already pre-attached.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to attach your own
Very
tread.
nice, but it's just the way I would do it. But it ends all the way up, which is nice.
Yeah, and then
a lot of people forget that.
in the first, as long as you don't remove this tread in the first 30 days, you can send them back. So if you want to do a custom tread, just make sure it's the right category, they like it, and then you can tear it off and put your custom tread on it if you want to do that as well.
But it comes with it on already.
Comes with the tread already on it. So.
And it won't fit the Nike sneaker because you got that centerpiece. Oh, you cut it open? Good. Well, which is a nice
not on
feature.
tape.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
This is for the people.
Yeah, it'll
They're the
work.
ones who are the end users, you know?
But now that you've got it pre-bonded, you may not need to do
it's
that.
Nice. It is nice. Yeah, I mean, that's time in there. And then now you're grinding up to the edge, you're touching the carbon.
Absolutely. Well, and then with this way, they can go out and try it.
Right,
And if for some reason it didn't work or they didn't like it,
glue it together.
you send it.
Exactly.
And you haven't spent the time to put that tread on.
And then you can't return it.
Correct.
Very nice.
That was what you're looking
Good
for?
luck with it. Yeah.
That's on 108.
Okay, now we're at Alps Corporation. This was a company that was making medical grade silicones and machines for silicones and styrene gels, and they got into the prosthetic industry. They're the first ones with a styrene gel. Don't do yet. They're the first ones with a styrene gel liner. And the thing with this particular liner is it offers 900% stretch. Now, Francesca, you want to show me how much that stretch? Open as far as you can. More. Stretch out. Everything you got. Now look at that. Now bring it back. Now think about that for comfort.
Go back to the same thing.
Right back to the same ship. That's a styrene gel. There's pretty much 3 gels in the industry. There's silicone, there's urethane, and the styrene gels, and the variations of all of them. But the nice thing about the styrene is its elasticity. What are we looking at here? A sock maker?
Yes, in reality. Yeah, in reality it is. It's the same type of equipment that would make your knitted socks that you have now or braided socks that you have now. All they do is they'll have whatever diameter tube on there. If you want a 6-inch one, they'll have a puller at the front, and that's what they'll do all day. Braid. So the braider itself, which would be the steel plate in the back with all the slots cut out of it, that's a commercial thing that anybody can buy. However, it comes with no motors, no carriers, no controls, no enclosure, none of that, no gantry. So yes, you could go out and buy one, but you got to build all this stuff to go with it.
Don't waste the film. Tell me what you're doing.
What we're doing is you're actually putting the carbon directly over the mold. So with diameter change, if it goes to whatever shape the mold is. Instead of choosing the 6-inch sock, that's what the back diameter is, and pulling and stretching it to meet the 3-inch diameter, you're actually going right over it. And what that does,
uniform weave throughout.
Yes, exactly. Uniform weave and thickness. Your fiber volume's a lot better because you don't have pockets of resin everywhere. So that and you use less resin, so you got
and
lighter weight.
fiberglass.
Right. So lighter weight, stronger. Basically.
Can you make it operate?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Oh, sorry. So you see the concept of this thing. Now the weave is so tight and orientated in a way that's designed for structure that you don't need as much material. I understand you guys are using this for a lot of the Olympic athletes,
Yes.
and people need super lightweight and super strength. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. Easy, fella. Go on, you come to bed. That's insane. So now, how many layers would you need to do on it? Just one, huh?
No, you're going to do 4. You're
Four
going to do your
still.
typical 4. Yep, still 4. Depending. It depends. It's on
of
weight
course.
and K level. So if you're at a smaller one, you could get away with 2 as far as that goes. But our standard is going to be 4. Then you can turn around wherever you'd want. So if you wanted to reinforce something here, so you wanted 4 layers here,
Oh,
4
neat.
layers
You can
here, and 6
reverse it
here.
any way you want.
You come down, go back and forth here, and then continue on.
Oh,
so
nice.
So you're efficiently using your carbon and your resin.
correct. Yep, correct. Yep, absolutely.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Geniuses in the industry, and he's still with us. He's the one who developed all this reciprocating glute stuff years ago, and a lot of upper extremity things. He's still walking every day?
Oh, yeah.
I can't even get out of a chair. Remember Charlie Courtney?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I guess I'm his younger brother. The exercise is not, repertoire. But show me some of the hands. They got fingers and everything now.
Yep.
These are the Bionic hands. These are the.
Nice and strong.
Let's see if this gets turned on. So these are ones that have various grasps. And I can change the grasp.
Yep. Easy to. And the thumb easily rotates, yeah. I saw that at the fill-out booth.
And then I can
Very nice.
a different grasp.
Pretty much the strongest hand out there, isn't it? What do you think?
But this one we just got yesterday, so we haven't even made measurements on it. So I don't know that. But certainly, the nice thing about it is that it's got different grasp patterns.
Right.
You can feel. Put your hand in here, and
Good, Rudy.
you can feel it. Wow. Pretty good grasp.
Yeah, very good.
And it conforms to the shape of your hand,
Yeah.
which is the important thing. So if you've got an odd shape
It'll just wrap around.
device, the fingers get in underneath and support it properly.
Now, fingers.
Yes. Individual fingers.
Right, but you got some fingers. You got
do.
some partial hands and stuff now.
So that's the B Bionic. This is
Yeah.
the Island
Yeah.
Ultra. These
Yeah.
are the 2 major multi-articulating hands. And of course, this is the Boston Arm for above elbow, so these are all compatible with that. These
See,
are
Liberating is a company that really develops systems for upper extremity, and they work with all the manufacturers, correct?
exactly. The only one that
Is that about? Whatever. You know that story.
I know that story. So these are what's called M fingers. They're meant for either amputations at the MCP joint or distal to the MCP. So what you do is you use cables in an excursion like wrist excursion to get the excursion of the fingers. And again, because of this mechanism, will take the shape of the object that it's
So
grasping.
just rotate as you pull.
Right. So
It's like a model airplane.
yeah.
Radio
so-
control.
exactly.
I mean, view control with the cables. Yeah, yeah. Very nice.
This would be for a amputation of the PIP. This would be a suction socket that would fit on there, and the cable crosses the MCP joint like this. And then as this
Flex the
excursion,
MCP
as they
joint.
flex that, it flexes that distal phalange.
Neat. All mechanical. Very
Yeah.
nice.
And then, of course, iLim has the
Partial
iLim
hand.
digits, so you can make a partial hand with
Right,
that as
right.
well.
And how does that work? The digits, basically.
The digits would be similar to this. You'd have a silicon socket with 2 batteries, and the power would come down to and a controller. Power would come down to drive the individual fingers. So you'd use probably my electric control typically. But they're generally done. Those are all full-length fingers, so they have to be at
Right,
the MCP
okay,
joint.
okay.
They don't do partial
Right,
fingers
right.
like
Okay,
that.
I see. Amazing. Options for everyone these days.
Yeah. And you've seen the shoulder difference. How are you?
Francesca.
So this is a free swing locking shoulder joint, mechanical.
And this is the electric version of that, so a patient could send it in as some kind of a signal and lock and unlock, and then it has abduction, friction abduction.
For Halloween this year? Very nice.
I haven't been doing this.
And these are, if you've got a patient that wants suction suspension on a liner, you can put the electrodes through.
Charlie, you remember Courtney?
Yes, sure.
Since like a long
Yes,
time
it
ago.
was.
Yeah.
And then these are magnetic attachments.
Nice. He'd love to see
He'd
this.
love that, wouldn't he?
He'd love to see this.
They're
Like-
pretty strong, too.
Just like Apple.
Actually, I'm going to
Just
the
like
Arctic in
Apple.
November.
Yes.
I thought I'd get some insulation.
That's very nice. That's slick.
That's
And connections, no problems now?
no problem at all.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Boy, when you give somebody the finger, you
That's
really
most
do.
of, blue things. Wally just made a humeral lock. This is a humeral rotator lock. So this, you can put it in free swing, and you can lock it in any position. So this is the lamination collar. And this,
It's hard to hold, but
so he can rotate, and you can lock him by just turning him a short
I
turn.
think it's necessary.
Yeah, we find a lot of people who don't like the friction
Yeah.
because
Well,
they start
because
to
it
do
sticks
something
up
and it
pop on
slips.
them.
So they really do want to lock it.
Okay.
So, and this is for mechanical.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the friction for certain people is not.
Yeah, the active
not a
ones,
good
yeah,
choice.
they want leverage.
Yep. We have some farmers and stuff, and they go to do stuff, and the audience.
Absolutely, And you can't feel it when you're losing it.
No.
Very nice. Well, here's another example of technology moving forward. If we can only hold on to humanity. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Get this going in a second. Now, right here, this is, what's the company?
This is Ability Dynamics. This,
Oh, yeah.
this is the new Rush Foot. It's made with a couple of brand new things that we're introducing into prosthetics, both material and design. First, you can see it looks different. This is Flexion. This is a composite fiber material. What I would in the glass family. We'll show you in a second our flexibility video, which shows you this is 3 times more flexible and durable than carbon. It's actually coming up right now. Go over to the TV video.
Okay, so we're watching on the video. Now we won't see anything.
It can be a little dangerous going down.
It's all right. All right.
It can be a little dangerous, so you know, it's a good knee. It's the right knee for me. There's better knees out there, but they don't fit
Oh,
me.
sure.
And not only do they not fit me,
Carbon is
they're like
brittle.
robotic. They're
brittle.
bionic knees. The more involved something is, the more chance it's going to break. You can't go to the beach with it. You can't take it in water. You can't live your life. So I made a decision that I want
Carbon fiber is old material.
It's not. Well, it's not old. It's new. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's not right.
But I've been wearing.
But you know what? It all started in the beginning, and now we're at the end. So let's get it right finally.
No, we're at the
Or the new beginning.
new beginning.
Well, I'll tell you another. There's another one. This is so this is now infinite biomedical technologies, right? Now, what's so infinite about it?
Yeah, so we've got several different products that we're making. We're making flexible batteries for.
Oh, that's slick.
Yeah, right on
Yeah,
there. So you can
look
fit
at
them right there.
that.
You can bend them like this.
Yeah,
and so
that's
what's nice
nice.
is that for the
Sure,
amputee,
cosmetically, they're beautiful.
and you can bring them also up so
Yeah.
that you reduce the weight, and you
Right,
can feel
right.
these. They're very light. And so,
Li?
Yeah.
This is lithium?
Yeah, lithium polymer gel is the
Okay.
technology.
That's why you got the
They got
flexibility.
the gel in there.
And they flex any direction, too.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that.
right. Yeah, that's right.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
How's your power?
Yeah, so we've got, so Sean's got 4 in there. We got 4 in there? 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4. So, I mean, this one lasts about 3 or 4 hours, but we can get him more if we wanted, if we built
Right,
up.
just keep wrapping and going.
So we can add as many as we want, really. And so we have the longer ones as well. You can see these here.
That's a nice length.
Yeah.
So what's the milliamps on these now?
So this is 600, so you can add
Okay.
4 to get 24.
Yeah.
And these are 350, 330. Yeah. And
It's
then
also got a power indicator here too. I got the LEDs that show me how my power's doing.
You can also find your keyhole at night in the door.
Yeah, a little extra light.
Yeah. and then we got a magnetic charger. So just in case like you want to charge, you don't want it to. Yeah, you don't want it to pull off or anything like that. So,
that's nice.
That's right.
See, all these knees. Why aren't they doing it? Everyone's come back to have plugs replaced. And
it's pretty simple.
I know.
It's just like a
joke.
Yeah. And Sean can show you our other technology that we got.
Yeah, with this morph controller on here, the way these hands typically operate out of the box is that you've got to use those EMG signals to shift the modes, and you can use a co-contraction or a hold open or triple tap. So what this device has done is it's taken the control of those modes and taken them away from my EMG signals and placed them onto these little RFID tags. They can be about the size of a credit card. They can be as small as a shirt button. And these tags can either be worn on your person so that I can change the modes on the fly. Like up here I have...
Oh, I see.
Now I'm in precision pinch.
I see.
And if I want to put it back into the regular open-close mode, I have that in this right pant pocket. Now I'm back. And once I'm in this mode, it's not going to change until I come in contact with another tag.
Yeah.
So I can tag familiar devices at home or in the workplace, like here on the laptop. Go into finger point, use the keyboard, and again, it's going to stay in that finger point until I decide I don't want it there anymore. Yep. And picking up the ball, 3-jaw chuck. And here on my wristband, I have another little tag. That when I touch 2, now it's off. And it's not taking any input. I didn't have to fumble for a switch, and now it's not going to jump and twitch or drop, whatever I'm holding. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to look at it. I can talk to you while I'm holding this ball, and it's not going anywhere. That's brilliant.
Very nice. And the tags, are they expensive?
Well, the whole system...
Yeah, so the whole system is just it's an add-on for the Bubonic, and so we sell it as a part of the Bubonic as a kit. The tags are included; they're very cheap. You can actually
that's what I'm saying. If you wanted to set up your house,
if you wanted to get your own
these
tags,
things.
20 cents a tag.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
So
you can have multiple tags wherever you like to work.
Yep.
How about skin tags? Do you take them off? I got a whole bunch of them.
I'll cut them off for you.
Do me a favor, will you? Oh, it's driving me crazy. In the shop. That's all you need to do? It worked on you, didn't it?
Well, I got infected when I did my own,
There you go. There's a master of skin tag surgeon. Thank you.
How you doing?
That's nice.
Hey, how are you? Sean.
How are you?
Good to meet you.
Which one?
Sure.
I'm not afraid of you.
Sorry.
That's a nice system. I love the flexibility.
It is, yeah. It gives a whole new level of, confidence and reliability.
You're not
using these Myo hands. I don't have to think about it so much. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to get frustrated because, I tried a co-contraction and it didn't happen.
Right.
Or I have a water bottle in my hand and it fires on its own,
And you ever notice when you start really thinking about it, it gets worse?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, even to like shaking the hands. Normally I'm pretty fluid with it. Today I've been getting stuck. I'm trying to release.
Being a lot of people won't get
true.
Broke a limb, but I couldn't.
That's amazing.
Couldn't wrestle with it. Couldn't play baseball.
That's great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
My
pleasure.
Thanks.
Got some litter. Okay, so now we're at WBC Industries. WBC stands for Went Bad in Connecticut. And this is actually goes back to Westfield Brace Company from years and years ago.
Way back when.
Way back when Scott's dad started a brace and limb company many years ago and got into Velcro with all types of different manufacturing with really high-end or high-tech closure systems, I would say, right? Velcro, and they're the masters of this. You'll find their booth in industries like golf and other sports, anything that would have Velcro systems using their technology. And they have all the machines that weld and everything else like that.
So here's a new tool, the deburring tool. It's a ceramic blade, will not break, will not cut you. Basically, you're out in the field and you're working with plastics, like an AFO. Scrape towards you, you can scrape away from you. Make the fine adjustments you need in the field, and voila, it's done.
Show me how you make it smooth with a cast cutter mark on it.
Cast cutting marks?
Yeah. You got any cast cutter marks on there?
I do not.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, how are you going to sell that thing?
Well, I'm just going to send them to you and send you a bill.
Sold. He's going, wait, it's not. Ready,
cast cutter rat.
Now, why is this guy so happy?
I'm always happy. He just gave me some business.
Chest cutter reds. All
Chest
yours.
cutter reds all day, baby.
Okay, baby. All right.
6
Here
times.
comes 6 times. Now he wants 6 of them.
We don't want one. One's useless. 6. 6 or nothing.
Actually,
You know what?
I read somewhere it takes 28 hours before a person will remember it.
Actually, that's 2 a month. 24. 6 isn't even bad.
He used to sell used cars.
That's all right. I don't mind
No.
stealing.
When did you sell used cars?
Never sold a car in my life. Bought plenty
You
of
should.
them. I
You
never did.
should. Another computer. I gotta hear this guy talk. Where does this go? Right ahead.
Can I scan your...
Can I scan? Can I scan?
Come on.
Give me a 1 minute interpretation of what you got going here. So now this is BTS. This is Mr. BTS right here.
Yeah, what you have is a portable motion analysis system.
He's a compiler.
Basically, you just need to wear it on your back, as you see here in the picture. And what you have is a report in 30 seconds. It's a report that gives you all the spatiotemporal parameters, so gait, cadence, stride length, right and left step length, so also like asymmetries.
Say that again. Asymmetry.
Asymmetry.
Asymmetry. Try that.
I'm Italian, so.
You know, I'm recording this.
And then left and right stance as well. So here are all the steps. A graphic that measure the consistency of the gait, because this green band is basically, the wider is this band, you can see on a pathologic subject with no braces. As you see, it's very wide because it's the standard deviation of your gait. So the wider it is, the less stable you are. And also the propulsion. Look at this. This was a weak subject, has quite bad propulsion. If you compare to this, as you see, the slope is really high, and this is a measure related to the acceleration. So basically, and as a last but not least important is the rotation of the pelvis.
Oh, good.
For example, if I compare,
I'd like to see that action on
a subject with, this was a subject, the same subject I was telling before, with no braces.